We just left Aventura. As I was saying before, the director turned off the camera. It's the Beverly Hills of the East Coast. At least that's what they're trying to do. Prices are just going absolutely crazy. But now we're entering North Miami Beach. You know, North Miami Beach, for those of you who do not know, was the original location of where they wanted to put Disney World. But of course, the politicians in the area felt that it would be too crowded in the 60s. Bunch of morons.
No, come on. I don't want all that crowd.
It would have been different. They would have laid out the land differently.
Yeah, but you can imagine we already have a ton of traffic now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Everybody in the world is moving to South Florida. I figure if they're not going to work up north, why stay in cold weather?
Yeah.
Why not come to Florida and not work? You know? There's the courthouse. I spent half my life in there with my kids. You know? I was there so much they thought I had a job. One day the guy handed me a check. All right? And across the street is the attorney.
Oh, wait
a minute.
That's your son.
That's my son again, I guess. Hold on, we'll let you know.
Yeah, be careful, you're driving.
So, anyways, as I was saying, spent half my life in the courts with my three boys.
Come on.
Listen, man. All right, we got to turn the camera. This car's here.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
All right, this is Brett Davis's #1 Audi dealership in the country. Of course, he's got other things here, Ferraris and so forth. I knew his dad, Irv. He was a nice guy. Unfortunately, passed away at a young age. Incredible. Yeah. You know, I was going to say, I'm driving around. It's 1 o'clock Eastern time. For all of you people who are going to watch my video on the West Coast. And I think there's more people in parking lots.
Oh, that's Rosie and
driving around. Oh, that's Rosie?
Yeah.
Rosie.
Hey.
Wait a minute, she's talking now. Castanella's talking.
Hello? Yeah.
Anyways, it's amazing to me how many people are in stores, in parking lots, and driving around and not working.
Oh, no, here she is.
She's calling again.
Hello? Hi.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
Shecky says hi.
Shecky says hi.
You got to learn from history. When the Bolsheviks and the Marxists took over, what happened to socialism there? The redistribution and level playing field didn't work.
No.
100 million people massacred.
No.
How about in National Socialism in Germany? Did that work? Did Cuba work? Is Venezuela working? Is Europe working? The Greeks. In Greece, socialism. 80% of the people work for the government. Not working. Unbelievable.
But the thing is, capitalism, it's okay as long as there's no greed. But
well, there's plenty of greed.
There's plenty of greed, and greed is bad.
Well, not according to Michael Douglas in his movie Wall Street. Greed is good.
No, it's not good.
Hey, look.
Everything has to stay balanced.
I don't know about that.
It's got to stay balanced.
I don't know about that. If you're balanced, you can't be better than the pack. You can't be #1.
No,
you won't be the best baseball player. You won't be the best basketball player. You won't be the best.
No, I'm talking balance in a way that you cannot arrive on the top by hurting others.
Wait a minute.
You have to hurt
How can
others?
anybody be balanced in this country when 90% of the people are on drugs, medicines?
Well,
and I'm not talking about cocaine and heroin.
Yeah,
I'm talking about medicine, prescription drugs in this country.
Yeah, the MDs, they are the biggest crook in the world. Wall Street, MDs, and pharmaceutical. Yeah. Those are the three big.
Yeah. They got this new virus now, this coming out of California, UCLA.
I mean, can you believe in the hospital?
Yeah. And they can't seem to have figured it out. They couldn't clean the instruments, so now 2 young people are dead and 180 people exposed. Unbelievable.
Ridiculous.
I think over 2 million people, 2.5 million people a year are maimed by medical doctors and medicine. You hear good stuff, of course, brain surgery, child surgery, and so forth. But they have what is called the 3% rule. 3% of the time, you get all screwed up or you die, and you get away with it. But in the natural healthcare professions like acupuncture and Ayurvedic medicine and chiropractic, one person in 50 years gets injured, the whole profession is scrutinized.
Yeah, that's right.
You know. And let me tell you something about this vaccination nonsense. Okay. The preservatives that they're using is what's causing the problem. You Google it. Google. You ever go on Google? Try to put something in Google and find out if it's in 2015, the information. It'll say 2011, 2012.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
Come on.
I'm on all the time researching things. Can never get anything up to date. I got to go through 20 pages. I got to specify my words. It's ridiculous. Everybody's got an excuse to be screwed up. Maybe that's why nobody gets fired when you work for the unions or the government. Because everybody who works for those people are all screwed up. And every time they do something, they can't be fired. They get promoted. You know? They get promoted into a different section. You know? Look at this. Everything is green and nobody's moving. Hold on, I got another phone call. Hold on. It's my partner. What are you doing? I'm making billions. I'm in my car. Natalie's got me on a video. She's doing this video hour with me. And now I'm talking to the Bahamas. I'm talking to my partner in the Bahamas. The best partner on the friggin' planet. Corporate America. Can't have your own business anymore unless you're a professional, because you can't compete with corporate America. They're not the bad guys like a lot of secular progressives think. If you talk to the secular progressives, corporate America, they're bad guys. They were in the black hats, you know, like years ago in the cowboy movies. But you got to be in corporate America today. If you want to compete, you got to be part of corporate America, because you can't buy market share anymore. Because most people spend their money in America between a 3 and 5 mile radius. You're gonna get it's just like Jeopardy here, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm just filled with all this intelligence. You know?
And all this ego.
With one arm, one hand tied, with one part of my brain tied behind my back. I'm still gonna deliver the news. Current events, world events. Yeah. What am I? The BBC, AJAM or something?
Yeah.
Now that was the station that was defunct, that Vice President Gore owned, that he got $500 million for. I wonder what that payoff was for. They must have owed him something from years ago. You ever watch the BBC? The reason I watch the BBC is because when I watch the BBC, see, I'm smiling, I know I have the best teeth. Because the Brits, the British, they got rotten teeth. It's all that warm milk they drink at night, and the type of, I don't understand them. I guess dentists, which should be making a killing over there, can't make a living over there because nobody goes to the dentist. And every newscaster is about, you know, is AARP age. No young people, you know the Brits, they're very, you know, in order to go to the bathroom, you have to wear a tie and a jacket. You know, it's like Wally Cleaver from Leave It a Beaver. You know, he was doing his, remember, he's doing his grass outside. He's wearing a jacket and tie. Maybe he's wearing, his old bar mitzvah suit or something. But the Brits are the same way, you know? I mean, it's unbelievable. You know, The Daily Show. I'll take over, huh?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What was his name?
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart, yeah. He used to be good. I found him to be extremely predictable. I used to predict before he used to say something, what he was going to say. But everybody loves him. And what's the other guy that left that show that became in the night, late night? Another, his sister.
Lemon?
No, his sister ran for Congress.
Colbert.
Yeah, Colbert. Another one. Another brain surgeon. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm from the Johnny Carson days. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Don't tell me about all these Lenos. And what's the other guy in ABC? It was very heavy one time, and now he's very skinny.
The guy that does the weather?
No, now he's on ABC, late night ABC. These guys don't even have a pinky. They're not even in the same ball field as Johnny Carson. Are you kidding me? I mean, what's his name is a little bit more like him. What's the other funny guy?
Letterman?
No, not Letterman. The other station.
Oh, man. I don't don't remember names.
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
Jimmy Fallon's a talented guy. He does a lot of comedy skits. He's a physical comic, so he's more like the new Johnny Carson, rather than these other phonies, you know, that think they're funny. It takes a lot for me to laugh anyways. I don't laugh too often. The last time I laughed is when I went to Vegas my last year in college and I saw Don Rickles. That's when I laughed. And who was sitting next to me? Clint. Yeah, Clint. Clint Eastwood.
Oh, next to you?
Yeah, he was sitting right in the booth next to me. Good looking guy then. Wow, this was 1977. Yeah, Don Rickles was so funny. And Clint was sitting at the booth next to me. If you've ever been to Caesar's Palace, you know those booths that in the main theater area. Donnie Rickles, baby.